Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in the wonderful city of Satun in the very far south of Thailand on the border of Malaysia and on the west coast of Thailand on the Andaman Sea. This is an amazing city. It's full of character. The people are friendly. It's so laid back. It's so relaxing. Today I'm going to take you on an ultimate street food tour, Southern Thai street food tour of Satun. And I'm going to share this entire tour with you, all of the restaurants, all of the street food, all of the dishes with you in this video. We're beginning the street food tour at a restaurant called Pinong, which is very famous, especially for breakfast. They're open for breakfast, famous for rice and curry in the morning. And it means three sisters, it's run by three sisters. Wow. And you step up here, immediately you can smell the aroma of the curry paste, the cumin. And they're famous especially for yellow sticky rice with a curry. I'm not totally sure what the curry is. And they have a full selection of gaeng, of different curries that you can order with rice. This is such a cool place. I love the atmosphere, the open air, shelter style restaurant. And they have all the food at the front, from curries to the yellow sticky rice and curry, to noodles and khao yam, which is a rice salad, to all sorts of different Satun snacks, little kanoms in Thai. And so you walk up to the front, you get whatever looks good, whatever you want, you order, and they plate it out. Or you can get takeaway. It's also very convenient for takeaway. Lots of people just drive up here, get takeaway, and head on their way, head on their day. But there's also a really nice seating section. I love the entire look, the entire feel of this restaurant. I love everything about this place, from the friendliness, and they make you feel at home as soon as you come here, to the food selection, to the seating arrangement, which is so, I love the open air, I love the spaciousness of the restaurants of this place in Satun. And I ordered a few of their main, most well-known dishes, single plate dishes. To begin with, in Thai it's called khao niao leung with gaeng gai, yellow sticky rice with chicken curry. It depends on the day, but sometimes they said or sometimes I saw that they have goat curry instead. Today they have chicken curry, which is fine, and then yellow sticky rice, which it must be yellow probably from turmeric, maybe coconut milk, I'm not totally sure, but this is one of their signature dishes, one of the dishes that they're known for, and it looks and smells incredible. Oh wow, it's awesomely comforting. You really taste the lemongrass in the chicken curry. The sticky rice is nice and glutinous, so it's kind of sticks to the roof of your tongue. There's a little bit of chili in there, but actually on a whole the curry is a little bit on the sweet side, which kind of makes it a really good breakfast, kind of soothing. But then as you chew, it's sweet but then spicy at the same time. And then wrapped up with the chicken, soaked up into the yellow sticky rice, and the yellow sticky rice is really good. It's just a perfect, gooey, glutinous texture. Okay, this is a sweet snack from Satun. And you won't find this in other parts of Thailand, but it's green, characteristically bright green. It's like a pancake crepe on the outside, and then wrapped usually, well, let's just open it up. Usually it's coconut. I think it should be coconut. Yes, coconut. Kind of a sweet and salty interior. This thing is so good. Yeah, I'm not huge on sweets, but I really like this. It's a very spongy, kind of gooey pancake outer, outer casing, and then the inside is just straight up shredded coconut, fresh coconut, I believe. I don't think it's dried coconut. It tastes like fresh coconut, shredded dried coconut with palm sugar, kind of caramely tasting. It is sweet, but it is a perfect tea or coffee snack. And I love not only the flavor of the coconut, but that texture, the crunch of the coconut. Next up for the kamokai, which is the biryani. What I like about this version is there's definitely a lot of red in here. I don't know if it comes from tomato or chili, but you could see the color. It's not only yellow, but red in color. And then I love how she sprinkled on a huge handful of crispy shallots, served with probably a sweet sauce as well. I'll grab a little piece of the chicken and lots of the shallots. Maybe add on a little bit of the sauce. Wow. The biryani is amazing. Sauce is a little bit sweet, but the flavor, the fragrance, the fluffiness of the rice, oh, it's wonderful. Yeah. You not only taste the turmeric, I mean, you really taste the shallots, kind of like a fragrant lemongrass. I think they make it with a whole curry paste, but it's so fluffy, it's so fragrant. Oh, the rice is incredible. Yeah, the rice is really good, Micah. And I got just a black coffee. And most people would order this with a layer of condensed milk at the bottom, but I'm not so huge. Oh, like you got that condensed milk. Oh, you left it at the bottom. You didn't stir it all in, but it's pretty sweet with the condensed milk. I'm not so huge on the condensed milk, so I just got the black coffee. Okay, let's try the noodles. This is another classic Thai noodle dish that you'll find throughout southern Thailand, stir-fried noodles. This type of noodle is called sen mi in Thailand, which is the angel hair, very fine rice noodles. And then so they have it pre-fried. You can see chili in there. It's usually kind of sweet and salty and a little bit spicy. And then she tops it with shredded green mango. Yeah, I almost forgot about the shredded green mango. Bean sprouts and omelet, sliced omelet. And normally what you kind of do is toss it to get everything mixed up and all those flavors mingled. That's pretty good too. Again, it has a sweet taste to it, but sweet and a little bit spicy and a little bit acidic from the green mango. Just this type of a fried noodle like this is very popular in the morning. It just kind of goes down very easily. For me, I love it with the green mango. That balances the entire flavor and gives you this amazing crunch as well. And then I think this chicken soup came with it actually came with the kamok, right? The biryani. It's just straight comfort. Get back to that yellow sticky rice. The sticky rice is incredible. It's also amazing because it's sweet, but then it's spicy at the same time. You taste the sweetness first, and then the spice actually kicks in. Oh, I love cilantro. I love the amount of shallots that they added to their biryani. The rice is so aromatic. That might be my favorite thing. And what I also really like is that it's the type of restaurant that you can come, if you're really hungry, you can order a lot of food. And if you're not that hungry, you can just get small little plates, little snacks, or you can get food for takeaway. But it's really like up to you. You can come and order a lot of food, or you don't need to order so much food. You can just have a tea and hang out with your friends, hang out with your family. The atmosphere is fantastic. Oh, and this is what I love so much about the culture here in Satun. Yeah, Micah. 3 sisters that are extremely friendly. Just the whole family that runs the restaurant, but they're so cool, they're so friendly. And that is a perfect breakfast spot, place to get your morning started when you are in Satun. And directly from here, we're moving on to breakfast number 2, which I'm really looking forward to as well. This next restaurant is right in the center of the city, downtown Satun. We've been hunting down, we've been searching for the best version of, because this is probably my favorite dish of Satun. I absolutely love it. And this is a spot that somebody recommended to us, which there's not even I don't think there's even really a name here. But this is where they serve the curry. I can't wait to try it. I'm extremely excited. ปลา2 ชิ้นครับ You could just feel the classic heritage in here, and this restaurant, it's known to be one of the original places that makes Gaeng Tomae, which is a curry that I absolutely love. Probably my favorite dish of Satun, which is usually a fish curry with lots of curry leaves and coconut milk. And this just looks classic. I love this place. Just the shop house. This is a legendary place, and I love you're not quite sure how to order. They keep the fish in the back, it seems, but then only the sauce in the front. So they go in the back, they get some pieces of fish, then they ladle on the curry sauce, and then they serve it to you with a pickle, they serve it to you with rice, and I serve it to you, which another part that I love, they serve it to you with an entire plate of fresh green chilies. Absolutely cannot wait for this meal set in Gaeng Tomae. Yeah, okay, let's just try the sauce first. Oh, wow. They don't serve you the curry leaves in the curry, but you vibrantly taste the curry leaves. It just tastes like you're chewing on a patch of curry leaves. Oh man, it is coconut milk in there. You undeniably taste curry leaves in there, and the creaminess, it's salty. This is 0%, it's not sweet, it's sour. Yeah, it's very, very similar. I mean, very Malay, but also very South Indian tasting. Oh yeah, without a doubt, this is my favorite dish of Satun. Oh, it's so incredibly good. It's so good. I love that sauce. Wow. And I'll dig into that fish. And then with rice. That curry is amazing. Oh, I love that flavor. The balance, the saltiness, the sourness, and the curry leaves. And I would say that the curry itself is not spicy, but luckily they give you a whole plate of raw green chilies to garnish, to chase with each bite. Oh yeah. That's like a vibrant green bean that's about to light your mouth on fire. Green chilies are so flavorful. Oh yeah, that spice is creeping up. And then mixing the curry in your mouth with the green chili all at the same time. Oh, it's so good. There's also some fish sauce and chilies that you can add for another dimension of salty flavor. And also to bump up the chili spice. Oh wow, with that hit of fish sauce, that like brings out the flavor too. Hit of salty umami with the chilies. Oh, that's another good combination. And there's one other combination you can use here with the pickle. Okay, so they also serve you a plate of ajat, which are pickles. There's some onions in here, some chilies, and usually in kind of a sweet and sour vinegar dressing. This is also a combination you can add to your plate. That's another delicious combination. The crunch, the crispness of the cucumber, and that slight briny, salty, and vinegar sourness. But this is by far my favorite chaser. The world's most flavorful green beans. Oh man. Oh yeah. know, to be honest, the flavor of the curry is simple. Relying on minimal spices, but very fresh coconut milk. The tartness, I'm not sure where the tartness is coming from. And then curry leaves. But the flavor is just simple. And then more complex as you chase it with chilies, as you chase it with the cucumber pickle, as you chase it with the fish sauce. I love the flavor. You're gonna wanna lick that bowl clean. So good, down to the last drop. Just simple and good. And you can feel the history, the legend of the Gaeng Tomae at this place. This is a legendary restaurant. They couldn't even remember how long it's been open, but I think 60 or 70 years. And we asked them what the name is. There's no name. They said there's no name to this restaurant. It's just number, you gotta come look at the, it's number 35. And there is a famous roti shop 2 doors down, which is called Azip Roti. So that's how you know it's here. But this is the spot. What a restaurant, what a place, what a curry. And next time I am for sure gonna get here early by 7 a.m. as soon as they open to get the full option of fish, to get the full option of their curry. They sell out so fast. And she was saying they're actually open, yeah, they're actually open till 1 p.m. Although if you get there after 9, you only get the sauce, no fish. But I mean, the sauce is actually almost just worth it. What you really want is the sauce. The fish is definitely secondary to the sauce. That sauce is drinkable. Okay, we have quite a lot more to eat today, and hopefully we're gonna get another version of Gaeng Tomae at a different restaurant as well, because I could eat that all day long in Satun. We're on our way to the next place on this ultimate street food tour of Satun. We need to order the Gaeng KekกับGaeng Tomae. The next restaurant that we're at on this ultimate street food tour of Satun is a restaurant called Bangdun, which is a very popular local restaurant serving a variety of different curries, but especially famous for their goat curry, and they also have Gaeng Tomae, the same fish curry, but a different version of it. We also ordered a Sikong Nua soup, a beef ribs soup, but the curry leaves are just like bumping in aroma here. The different spices you can smell, they're so friendly, they're so cool. This is such a cool spot. Gaeng Tomae เป็นปลามีใส่ปลาใช่ไหมครับใส่ปลาอะไรครับปลามงค่ะปลามงอ๋อปลามงหอมมากครับหอมใบมุยใช่ไหมครับใบมุยอันนี้แกงแพะขอบคุณครับอันนี้คืออะไรครับอันนี้มัสมั่นเนื้อค่ะมัสมั่นเนื้อ They're so cool, showing happy and eager to show the different curries. Yeah, they're so cool, they're so nice. Oh man, and the curries look incredible. I love this place. There's tables, there's chairs kind of set out in the, it's on the corner, so there's some tables, there's some chairs going around the side of the building. The curries are all in the front. They're even frying they're frying jambada. I can smell the aroma. Oh, that has to be dessert, Ying. Okay, the tables are a little bit narrow for the amount of food, but this is the best food I have seen in Satun. Everything is vibrant, the aromas, you can tell the flavors are gonna be pungent and strong and just blooming with flavor. I can hardly control or contain my excitement. We got the beef rib soup. This is something that you have to eat fast before it gets cold. You gotta eat it while it's hot. There's big pieces of beef ribs, and she adds in all of the fresh chilies, crispy shallots, and either cilantro, I think parsley, coriander, and also could be some Chinese celery, but I'm not totally sure. This smells so good. You can smell the lime juice in here.
แต่มันมีตู้แบบนี้พี่นะเป็นสี่เหลี่ยมก็มันน่าเป็นสี่เหลี่ยม
Oh wow. Well, that chili just juiced in my mouth and almost went down the wrong pipe. Oh wow. I think I got a little too excited on that first bite. That is unbelievable flavor. It's so sour from the lime. I think what really makes a difference between the beef soup are all of the non-cooked fresh ingredients that they add. They add fresh chilies, fresh shallots, as well as crispy shallots, and then fresh lime juice without being cooked. They add that, she added it to the bowl before then spooning in the broth. Slow cooked beef broth with the bones, with the ribs. It's so ultra flavorful. You can really taste the bone broth that's been boiled for hours and hours. It's meaty, but then the good thing is the acid, the lime juice just cuts that kind of richness from the fat. Oh wow, meat has just been boiled till it's fall apart tender. And the aroma of the shallots. Oh, that soup is incredible. Oh wow. This is their version of Gaeng Tomae, which is the dish that we also just had, but you can see this is a total different school, a total different philosophy of Gaeng Tomae. This one has lots of eggplant, and you can see all the curry leaves in here. This is what I have normally seen about Gaeng Tomae, just the amount of curry leaves. You can see it's just loaded with curry leaves. And then this sauce is extremely thick, the coconut milk. It is so unbelievably fragrant. I'm just gonna taste the curry leaves and that curry sauce. Oh wow. Oh, it's so thick and creamy and rich from the coconut milk. Just, it's powered by curry leaves. That is the main flavor. That is flavor comfort supreme. Okay, I have to eat some of this with the rice. And the eggplant. Wow, I love the eggplant. It's so soft. It just absorbs the flavor of the curry leaves and that coconut milk. And I'd be happy just with an entire bowl of eggplant without the fish even. The eggplant and the sauce. Oh man. Oh man, it's good. Chase that with some cashew tree leaves and shrimp paste. Oh yeah, this is my kind of place. Amazing food, awesome environment, and incredibly friendly. And it is time now for their original goat curry. Oh, it includes all the pieces. There's innards in here, there's chunks of skin. This is extremely rich. Look at that sauce. Oh, wow. The goat just melts in your mouth. It's so tender and wiggly. Oh, it's way more tender than I had expected. Oh, and that curry, it is, I'm pretty sure that's coconut milk as well, which is so thick and rich and creamy. The flavor is not overly strong, but you do taste some spice in there, especially dry spice, more of a dry spice combination. A little bit of cumin that pairs really well with the goat, probably some coriander seed, and a little bit more of a sweeter spice like cinnamon or clove in there, or nutmeg. That just complements the goat so well. It's so good too. We were just reading an article about the lady, the owner, who's amazing, who owns this restaurant, who cooks, and she's half Thai, half Pakistani. So this goat curry definitely has a Pakistani taste to it, but with also Thai, southern Thai, with coconut milk. That is stunning. It's like, surprisingly, just the tenderness of that goat is insane. And lastly, we ordered the Gaeng Som, the southern Thai sour curry with turmeric with fish, pineapple, and papaya in here. Really good too. Sweeter, Actually, that's the only sweet dish. Everything else is not sweet. But this is sweeter because of the pineapple. Not too sweet though, just really vibrant from the turmeric. Not too sour, but a little bit spicy. Oh, and she just came over with a whole bowl of ajat, pickle. I think it just kind of goes with everything, but with the goat, with the fish curry, with everything. I think it just kind of breaks the richness. The dishes are very rich, very creamy, heavy. And so with that vinegar cucumber, kind of cuts that heaviness, cuts that richness. Oh, so good. For sure one of the better beef soups I've had too. Simply outstanding. Outstanding flavor. Perfect balance of flavor. Meaty, rich, but so fragrant with the chilies, with lime juice, with shallots. Oh man, that is some astoundingly good food, but it is heavy, it's rich. That's the type of food, if you eat for lunch, there's no more productivity. You won't be productive for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm not gonna be very productive for the rest of the day. I need to go lay down. I need to lay down for this afternoon now. Oh man, it's so good though. But we could not leave here because immediately as you enter, along with the smell of the curry leaves, you're gonna smell jambada, which is, well, also because right now is jambada season, but it's the chempedak fruit, similar to jackfruit, but way different and more pungent, stronger aroma, stronger taste. But there's a whole deep frying, crunchy station at the front where she's frying bananas, frying some fritters, and frying jambada, so that's what we got for dessert. And she piles on quite an amount of crispiness on top. Is it coconut? I think it's just crispy fritters. Oh wow. Oh, it's so good. And that's the jambada seed in there. Oh, it's so ripe. So when it's deep fried like this, it just melts in your mouth with this pungent honey-like aroma. And then the seed on the inside is almost potatoey, starchy. Wow, that's dangerously good. And you taste the coconut in there too. It's like the perfect tropical sweetness. Yeah, it doesn't feel too oily, although it is like extreme deep friedness. That crispiness though. Wow, that's good. Oh man. They're experts at everything here. Wow. The owner, she is so nice. As we were just sitting here, she came over with a bowl. She said this is a kanom satun called pukrak. It's like a little Thai, a little bouquet, a little Thai. I'm not sure what the filling is, but it's crispy. What is it? It tastes like beef on the inside, right? Oh yeah, shrimp paste. Tastes like shrimp paste and beef on the inside of this little crispy wrapper. And that little burst of shrimp paste umami, I think. Yeah, that's tasty. Those are addictive. Very addictive. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Best restaurant in Satun, and they are incredible. And the restaurant name is called Bangdun. Ran Bangdun. Wow. Okay, from here we're gonna take a little rest this afternoon, a much needed rest this afternoon, and then there's something else that you, like, if most Thai people think about Satun, it's the #1 thing that they would eat, that they would think about, the #1 food when coming to Satun. So we're gonna eat that a little later this evening, coming up next on this ultimate street food tour of Satun.
นะ แล้วก็อุ้ยนี่ไงมีโรตีไข่ดาวด้วย
So you cannot come to Satun without eating roti. Roti is one of the most popular foods. It's often available in the morning and in the evening, both extremely popular. And actually, I'm surprised how popular roti is in the evening for hanging out, kind of pre-dinner, maybe for dinner, but just kind of hanging out, eating roti, drinking tea, talking with friends, social. It's very, very social. And there are about 100 different choices to eat roti within Satun. We came to one that was very near to our hotel, and we're gonna order up a few variations of roti. Mataba Gaeng Tomae ครับ ไก่ใส่ไก่โอเคครับ
อร่อยมาก
กับแกงด้วยครับโอเคขอบคุณมากครับพี่
ผมกินได้ทีนึงอร่อยนี่
Very cool place again. I love the atmosphere. The main thing that I'm interested in, or that I wanted to order, that I always, the type of roti that I always love are the salty rotis, although they have a lot of sweet. But yeah, the roti mataba, it's called in Thai, which is a stuffed roti. It's savory. She adds in a mixture. It usually includes egg, includes chicken in this one, some spices, maybe some vegetables like carrots, and then it's served with a curry sauce and also an ajat, another ajat. Ajat is very popular in Satun. We've had it with a lot of meals. But she did well. She was just kind of calm and collected making roti. It wasn't one of those rotis where she really, the fast and furious kind of roti. She was just calm and collected and just knew what she was doing. It smells incredibly good. Slow fried until it's cooked, until golden. And the fire wasn't too hot, so it didn't burn or anything, but it's just perfectly golden yellow. Okay, I'm gonna take the centerpiece just so we can see the interior. Oh yeah. Oh, kind of tastes like it's mostly potato, just a little bit of a curry powder seasoning flavor to it. And then it has a little bit, I think the dough has a little bit of a sweet tinge to it. And then I gotta dip it into that curry sauce. Oh yeah, it's actually kind of on the sweet side, but very creamy coconut milk and spices. You taste the spices in there, but the curry takes it. Yeah, you need the curry sauce. And then you can also eat it along with the ajat. And that's good too, the vinegary crunch of it. And then for the tea, the entire bottom is filled with condensed milk. I probably won't stir, forgot to ask them with no condensed milk. But if you don't stir it, it all just remains at the bottom. Oh yeah, that's good if you don't stir it. It's really, really strong, kind of orange tea. And then we also got a sweet roti version, which is it fried? I think it's fried. It looks deep fried, but it's completely crispy and then drizzled in condensed milk. Oh, it's kind of the contrast between salty and sweet creaminess, but very crispy, like a chip. That's pretty good. It does have this, they did serve us this chili oil, which I think goes with the noodles, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit to a piece of roti. Mataba. Oh yeah, that's fragrant. A little bit spicy, but you taste shallots in there too, and garlic. Okay, and on that note, I am going to end this ultimate street food tour of Satun. I have really enjoyed the day, really enjoyed our time here. It is such a laid-back, a peaceful city. People are extremely friendly. The people that we met today going around eating, so nice, so friendly. So I'll include all the information in the description box below, all the different restaurants that you can check out when you are in Satun. And I want to say a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe and also click the little bell icon so you'll immediately get notified of the next video that I publish. Good night from Satun in southern Thailand. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you on the next video.